Hey ladies and gentlemen, Richard Core Kenobi here, and I am back to give my predictions for the next Death Battle that will be coming out officially on June 8th. Ben Cena announced it on his Twitter, and that is the Joker versus Sweet Tooth. I am very exhausted from doing my Joker voice. Now let me get this out, by the way, in case you're gonna ask. No. Unfortunately, I did not get cast as the Joker, which, again, don't freak out. They cast actors and actresses weeks in advance before they announced the next one. So I did not know that. And again, guys, it's okay. This is voice acting 101. When you voice act, and if you're hoping you get that role, you can't be emotionally attached to the character you're voicing. Because again, if you are and you get the news you're not getting the part, it's going to leave you devastated and it's going to be very unprofessional. So again, guys, it's okay. You know, like, I'm okay with this, and honestly, I was just happy to try out, because again, I am also very happy that you guys like that voice, because again, the amount of comments I got, it's kind of amazing, and even Mark Hamill himself liked my Joker voice on his Twitter, and that says a lot for me. So it's okay. My time will come, but until then, I'm just happy I got to do it, and I want to thank all of you. Now, let's get on to this. Now, I know both these characters. Now, for those of you who are probably going to ask, who is Sweet Tooth? Who is this guy? Well, the long and short of it is that he is a psychopathic killer who competes, who is the poster boy and competitors for this race held every year called Twisted Metal, run by this guy named Calypso, who defeated a demon named Minion, who then, after defeating him, he got all of his powers. Basically, he's not the devil, but let's just say he's a demonic, powerful dude. He's the one, and he has the ability to give you any wish you want, but you have to word it correctly, because if you don't, that's it. And again, he's known to be kind of a dick and a bully, because he'll screw with his competitors most of the time. You know, and this race, Twisted Metal, when you race in it, it's a race between psychopaths, killers, people who have nothing to live for, pretty much people you would expect to find in a race like this. But Sweet Tooth is, like I said, the poster boy. Twisted Metal came out in 1995, my generation, and it was PlayStation's first franchise. Sweet Tooth was technically PlayStation's first mascot before, they had Crash Bandicoot and others. But yes. Now, anyway, on that note, so yes, Sweet Tooth pretty much has demonic powers. His head is on fire. He has superhuman strength, brawling skills. His truck that he races in can transform and launch machine gun and rocket launchers. He has his signature machete, which is bigger than Jason's machete. Like, it's from here to here. It's a big machete. And he is just and he carries lots of guns. And he has hand-to-hand combat experience. He went toe-to-toe and matched strength with Kratos, the god of war. Yes, Kratos. So that shows that he is on Kratos' level. Now, also on that note, I will keep what I know about Sweet Tooth to a minimum, because if I say too much, if you guys want to go look him up, that's fine. So yes. Now, also too, let's get to the Joker. It's the Joker, I mean, the guy who's been able to outsmart, beat Batman, other characters, a man who who keeps proving time and time again he is no laughing matter. He is a psychopath. He's a monster. And again, there have been many times where that's been shown. And of course, he has his own weapons, from guns, teeth, playing cards, his cane, his acid flower, just anything the Joker has up his sleeve. And of course, he somewhat has martial arts experience, but he prefers not to get into fisticuffs all the time. But when he does, he's a formidable foe. So, yes. Now then, in terms of who I think's gonna win this is hard because this is what makes them different. Now, you're probably also asking, why is it Sweet Tooth, this dementic psychopathic clown, and not the Green Goblin? Well, simply because Sweet Tooth and the Joker are somewhat more similar than the Green Goblin. Because, I mean, yes, the Green Goblin has superpowers, he has a glider, and he's mainly insane, but that's it. But with Sweet Tooth, there is more to it, because he was once just a family man. You know, he had a good family, he had a good job, he sold ice cream and French fries. Yeah, I just go with it. And, you know, he was a nice guy, and his real name was Marcus Needles Kane. But then he had a dark side, a dementic dark side calling to him. And slowly he fell to it, and he made a mask. And this was before he got his powers, because he met with Calypso, and Calypso gave him his powers. And he decided he was going to murder his whole family, which he did, except his daughter. His daughter managed to get away, and she managed to not only get away, but she stabbed him in the eye, so he's kind of blind in one eye, but he can still see fine. Also, well, I don't know if he's blind, but he has a hole in his mask with an X, so I don't know. Maybe he can see in both eyes. It's not really explained. Anyway, so yes. So, and the fact that, and I don't want to spoil, and you're probably going to ask, well, does he get his daughter? Does he kill her? I'll let y'all search that up. Just search up Twisted Metal Sweet Tooth, and you'll see what you can find. But also, too, you know, these two are so similar. Both of them at one point were just regular average Joes that, well, the difference between them of how they became what they are is that the Joker had a bad day, but Sweet Tooth had a twisted day, no pun intended, to where his dark side, his dark side called him. It pulled him in. And the family man we saw was no more. So, yes. Now, these two kind of are similar. The difference between is one is a brute strength guy, and the other is a super intelligent guy, you know? The difference between them is that, well, Sweet Tooth is powerful, and he has these powers. He has a larger variety of brutal weapons. He has a truck that can transform, and he's won the Twisted Metal race time and time again. And he's managed to, at one point, outsmart Calypso, but I wouldn't call him super intelligent. Sweet Tooth has been known to he's been outsmarted by Calypso time and time again. Calypso has tricked him on multiple occasions, and he does have a tendency to play around and not, you know, finish the job. So, yes, and his powers have limits, somewhat. Again, I'd rather not say. But the same could be said about the Joker, but the Joker knows how to get in your head. So, the Joker could easily play the psychology game and get into Sweet Tooth's psyche. He's done it before. So, yes. It's a close call, and I would not be surprised if this fight ends evenly between these two. And to be honest, I've wanted to see this fight. I've been waiting to see this fight for a long time. And it's the most requested one. And of course, you know, at the end of the day, I really have to give it to the Joker. Because again, the Joker has proven time and time again, there is nobody, whether they're with powers, without powers, whether they're heroes, villains. The point is, if you cross paths with the Joker, honestly, that's it. You don't know. The Joker is unpredictable. He is the most unpredictable supervillain in the DC universe. He has no pattern. He has no plans. Nothing makes sense about him. His origin story says it all. If he's going to have an origin, he preferred to be multiple choice. That shows how unpredictable he is. And Sweet Tooth, unfortunately, so pretty much when it comes down to it, it's the unpredictable versus the predictable. But I wouldn't say Sweet Tooth is useless. I wouldn't even say he's that, you know, weak. Don't forget, he's won the Twisted Metal races. He survived not being destroyed by other people. Because, again, if you've played Twisted Metal, you know exactly what Sweet Tooth is capable of. And also, too, he has superhuman strength and powers. And the fact that he was able to go toe-to-toe and equal Kratos, the god of war himself, in strength, that is a feat not to be taken lightly. So again, even though I'm a hardcore Twisted Metal fan, I love Sweet Tooth. I did play Twisted Metal a lot. I think I only played Twisted Metal Black and the newest one that came out 5 years ago. So yes, guys, it's a tough call, but I am going for the Joker. And it's not just because I'm biased, it's not this or that. It's because when you look at it, the Sweet Tooth is just too predictable in his moveset and his mindset. And the Joker has proven time and time again that if you're going to face him, predictable is not what you need to be. You need to have Batman. This is how him and Batman are so equal, because Batman is anything but predictable. So is the Joker. So again, guys, yeah, I'm going for the Joker. I can't wait for this fight. June 8th, that's going to be great. This will be a 3D fight. You can look up who will be voicing the characters on Ben Scener's Twitter. Again, just go back to my previous 2 videos, and I listed his Twitter link down below. And also, you can follow me on Twitter at Richard Kenobi, or you can find me on Facebook. So yeah, guys, overall, if you enjoyed this prediction video, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me down below, who are you going for? Are you going for the Joker, or are you going for Sweet Tooth? Until then, this is Richard Kenobi saying, may the Force be with you. Later, guys.